201 Coldwater Road, Glenbrook Mall by the fountain. Multiple calls so far. It sounds like one person shot in the leg by the fountain.
It happened again. Another shooting inside Glenbrook Square Mall, the second in less than 2 months. 21 Alive News has video from inside showing people running and police responding. And we do want to begin by being clear. Police believe this was an isolated incident, and it was never what has been called before in other situations, an active shooter situation. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm Linda Jackson.
And I'm Krista Miller. Still scary for shoppers and frustrating for police. Taylor Williams was at the scene within 20 minutes of the first 911 calls. She's here now with more.
Yeah, several patrons I spoke with today felt like this was deja vu. This is the second shooting in 2 months at Glenbrook Square Mall, and many believe it won't be the last.
You know, I'm here again. We're all here again. None of us want to be here again.
Glenbrook Square Mall is closed once again after a shooting. The unknown sending shoppers running from the building.
The vibe, like, I could just feel like the air was really tense, like people were kind of like murmuring and people were trying to go one way and another. And
a lady said that the food court employees were like coming up to them and letting them know, hey, like you need to try to find shelter, you need to evacuate.
According to the Fort Wayne Police Department, 2 men were fighting inside the mall when one pulled a gun and shot the other. Police were called at 12:10 to a man shot in the leg by the fountain near JCPenney's. When police arrived, they say they found a man with a gunshot wound.
It's just like the same as last time. This was 2 individuals who don't know how to behave in public. Some reason they felt that this was what was necessary to solve their differences in a public place.
Back in July, police were called to the mall for a similar shooting. They say one man shot another during a fight. The shootings, both isolated incidents.
Really, I think we're still stuck in this era of the only way to settle things is to just shoot at each other. And it's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. I hate that we live in a time where this is like commonplace. So to ask if we'd come back to this mall, we probably will come back to this mall if we're in the area.
Several witnesses told police that the adult suspect had fled immediately after the incident occurred. No one else was hurt. Fort Wayne police say they have been working with the mall to better security prior to the shooting today and will continue to work with the mall in the future. Glenbrook remains closed but will reopen tomorrow. Taylor Williams, 21 Alive News.
Taylor, thanks. And 21 Alive News has obtained exclusive video from inside the mall, but we want to warn you, it shows some disturbing images.
It does, and it shows several people in the video along with some police officers. And we want to stress at this point, we have not confirmed who those people are or what kind of role, if any, they may have played in everything that happened. We want to right now walk you through what we know at this point and what we don't know. Witnesses say they heard the sound of gunfire. Then you see people running, trying to figure out what was happening. Video sent to 21 Alive News shows 2 men, one appearing to hold a gun and another with an apparent gunshot wound. We don't know who either of the men are or exactly what happened before this video began. Witnesses say at one point, the man holding the gun tried to use a makeshift tourniquet to stop the man's bleeding. Later, you can see officers tackling him. Police are also seen surrounding the man who appears to have been shot, who later fell to the floor as police arrived. Again, police tell us the suspected shooter took off, and in the video we just showed you, you saw a man holding what appeared to be a gun. We do not know what role, if any, he played in this incident. That shooting, again, just right before noon, happening today, right around noon. And a reminder, the mall is closed the rest of the day and evening, should reopen tomorrow. Stay with 21 Alive News right here, online, on social media, for the latest information on the shooting.